Hi guys, welcome to Sith Combat Academy. I'm Dark Nadachi and today we are going to discuss 8 basic cuts. As you can see on my table, there is a Sith Empire emblem, and luckily all these 8 basic strikes are visually encoded into this emblem. So we are going to actually use it to study and remember all these 8 strikes, pretty common one. And what is interesting, these strikes are historically accurate and they were always used by all warriors, knights, even not Jedi knights, but still pretty real stuff. Okay, so 8 cuts. First, we should discuss what type of cuts do we want to use, right? And no wonder the most efficient one are related to diagonal cuts, right? Because it is really hard to dodge strike when it was done diagonally, right? And from left to right, from right to left, from top bottom, bottom top, and it is pretty complex. And that's why, like, first strike here you can see is strike number 1. You can see this arrow from top to bottom, diagonally from right to left. This is first the most important strike, right? This is basic strike. Normally you would like to hit Jedi to the left side of his head or his cheek, right? Like this. So from left to right, right? And again, today we are going to discuss only theory. In the next video we are going to practice and make some real cuts on some dummy Jedi. But for now, let's just review theory and let's just study them, because this is pretty important, right? And it's basic knowledge that everyone should own it, right? Okay, second strike is strike number 2. It's actually the same strike from top to bottom diagonally, but to the right part of the head of your opponent, right? This one. So like this, from top to bottom, from left to right, to the, let's say, right side of Jedi's head. Okay. There are 2 more cuts really similar to this one, but from bottom to top, and you can see them represented by arrows number 4 and 3, right? So let's start with arrow number 3. This is strike from bottom to top, right? So in fact you're going to strike Jedi's right leg, right, from the right side, like actually his forward leg from the right side, right, because we don't know which one is forward leg for particular opponent, right? Pretty important strike, because there are a lot of cases where you would like to hit and you can't hit your opponent's leg, right? And the same strike, strike number 4, from left to right, bottom to top. Again, you would like to aim to the leg of Jedi and hit him in this diagonal direction, right? There are 2 more additional strikes, and you can see them here. Strike number 5, strike to the head, top of the head. It is not diagonal strike, right, but still it can be used to score some points during your friendly sparrings, real combat, during tournaments, etc. So strike number 5 is just vertical downward cut to the center of Jedi's head. Well, pretty simple one, right? And really lightsaber specific strike is strike number 6, from bottom to top. So it's like vertical upward lightsaber strike. And this is really lightsaber specific strike, because lightsaber is a light and dangerous weapon in theory, right, in sci-fi. So even with slight movement, really small touch from the bottom, right, you still can score points and make some harm, do some harm to your opponent, right? Like virtual harm, of course. We don't want to damage anyone and to make them hurt. So this is really like really lightsaber specific stuff, and we will review this strike specifically during practice lesson. Also, you can see 2 more strikes, and again those strikes are pretty common and historically accurate. They are horizontal cuts by your lightsaber, and this is where you would like to hit Jedi's body from left or right side, right? So left or right ribs are targets for these 2 strikes, strikes number 7 and 8, right? So strike number 7 is actually to strike, like this is horizontal cut of your lightsaber, like at Jedi's left side of the belly, right? Ribs. And the same strike, strike number 8, just from different side, right? From left to right. So those are 2 basic strikes. Everyone should know them. This is like ABC of fencing, of lightsaber combat, of everything. Without knowing the strikes, you actually can't progress well. Like, you will be too chaotic, and your combat system will be not so efficient as it should be, right? Okay, thank you everyone. Next video will be dedicated to the same strikes, but we are going to have some practice.